Okay, this is gonna be just a little bit of an improvised video here, getting away some dust. Yeah, well, I know it's midway now through January 2016. It's a little bit still unused to saying 2016, but anyway, the Consumer Electronics Show was for not so long ago in Vegas, United States. And two of the biggest announcements on the Consumer Electronics Show, CES or whatever it's called, the acronym. But anyway, two of the best or biggest announcements was, of course, Nikon announcing the D5 that can only record 4K video for about 3 minutes. But anyway, another thing that was announced was the D500, which has almost the exact same specs as the D5, but this is what they think is going to be the D5 Mark II's the video killer. You know, it's going to really compete with Canon when it comes to video DSLR cameras, the D500. But anyway, that's not what we're here for. Another really old, really stylish old brand came out with a bombshell of a surprise at the Consumer Electronics Show. And if you've seen, I have this old case here where it says Bell & Howell. I'm going to open this up and, oh, what do we have here? Do something like this. Kodak. Wow. Kodak, the old filmmaker Kodak, came out at the Consumer Electronics Show and told the world that they are reintroducing the world to the Super 8. Wow. Their own CEO of Kodak, the current CEO, said that they are seeing with vinyl records and so on that there are a retro vogue that are coming back. It's getting back into vogue, that people want retro things. So they basically announced at the Consumer Electronics Show that they are gonna be reintroducing the Super 8. The Super 8 is coming back. That's fantastic news. So these small cartridges with 3-minute movies. So basically you have the same amount of film in one of these reels than the brand new Nikon D5 can film in 4K. Well, that doesn't have anything much to do with each other, but still, Kodak is bringing this type of technology back into focus, pun intended. That's really interesting news. I will really be looking forward to seeing this, because that means that these cameras that have been given away left, right, and center, if this starts to gain momentum, these old things are actually gonna, in my opinion, these things are gonna start to increase in value quite a bit, and that might not be a bad thing. So that's something that I think we should really embrace. That Kodak, the old, historically driven, film manufacturer, is wanting to make a complete system to come back. And they are saying that when you now go in and buy one of these film rolls, development and high definition, digital printing will be a part of the deal. So it will be a complete package. And they've actually started to make models of a first generation of their new semi-analog, semi-digital 8mm film camera. this is actually quite a fascinating time in modern photography when this type of technology seems to get a renaissance. So this old sound are apparently going to be coming back, and I'm looking forward to it. So this was just a short unscripted video about the news from the Consumer Electronics Show that Kodak is reintroducing the 8mm Super 8 film. And if you can find the interview with the CEO of Kodak, it tells it that not just Quentin Tarantino and what is his name, who made Jurassic Park, Steven Spielberg, that those guys are not the only ones that are supposed to be able to do film, proper film. So it's a really interesting time. They're saying that these old retro technologies are coming back big time. Vinyl records is back in vogue. The musicians, guitarists foremost, have always known that valve tube amplifiers have always been superior to any type of transistor amps. So yeah, it's a brilliant time to be living in when it comes to photography. Are we seeing a real renaissance in 8mm? Are these cameras going to start to go up in price? Because you can get one of these for $1, $5 at a flea market, I would reckon. This is an old family heirloom. We probably have some other one of these laying around at some other relatives that are not being used, just looking like this, collecting dust. It's fascinating to say the least. And now I want to hear from you. Post your comments in the section below. Do you think that 8mm or Super 8 has a place in today's digital society? Do you think it's that we are going to be craving 8mm technology? What are your thoughts? Please post a comment down below and let's get a discussion on this, because it's a bold move for such a company to say that they're going to start doing this again when we start to make 4K cameras a norm, and 360-degree cameras. If you want to see a good test picture about 360-degree cameras, check out Tony Northrup's channel, because he and his wife Chelsea made a great little, test video of a new type of 360-degree camera. You can basically see the same sequence over and over and over again, and you can never see it at exactly the same angle twice. That's also very interesting new technology. So enough of my rambling. Post a comment in the section below. What do you think about this old technology coming back to getting a renaissance? Is it something that is going to be popular, or is it just going to fall flat? I want to hear your opinion. So peace out.